Nothing up here. That's fine. Especially since I'm not up there anymore. Alright, let's go over here. See what we can find around here. I know some of these mountains I haven't climbed yet because it was raining when I passed them, so maybe I can check out some of them, but I think for the most part, there's probably not a lot around here. I'm looking for, like, you know, mineral reserves and stuff or deposits, but I just don't see them. I'm just not seeing them. So I think we're gonna just make our way to our horse and forget about this area. I want all those wolves to line up so I can hit them with my triple shot bow. As well, farm this Denral since he's here a lot. He's pretty close by to me. Alright, let's make our way back to our horse because, I mean, I could check all these areas, but I really don't think there's anything around here because this is how barren it all is. Like, there's very little vegetation. So I'm really starting to think that there's not a lot out here. Alright. Let's make our way to our horse. Yeah, overall it was a good weekend, man. Got plenty of rest. I was as productive as I could be. All the Tower Fantasy videos are uploaded. I don't know how I expect to do the Tower. I don't know how I expect the Tower Fantasy videos to do. I'm just glad I'm doing them. So obviously after this week, we got 2 Zelda videos. We got 2 Zelda video sessions to do, and then Wednesday's gonna be Battle League, and I'm just gonna hop around Battle League and Tower Fantasy for a little bit. In terms of like what content I record on Wednesdays and Thursdays. Who dropped the Knight's Broadsword? I'm sorry, Zelda. I didn't mean to throw that fucking rock at you. I wanted to throw at these fucking wolves. I was being cheeky and I foolishly hurt my fucking steed. fucking horse. I'm sorry, Zelda. I not mean to alarm you. I didn't think I was close enough to you to freaking hit you when I threw that moblin arm. I wanted to be cheeky, throw at that freaking wolf while I wasn't paying attention. Instead, I hurt my horse. Yeah, I don't really care how the Tower Fantasy videos do. I just want to upload them and see if they get anything at all. I think we're at 69 subscribers, 68 subscribers on YouTube. I forget. I gotta look it up again. But we got a lot of subscribers recently, so I'm kind of happy for that. Some of our videos has been doing really well compared to others, and then some are just kind of like doing whatever. But like some videos has been like popping off lately, so I'm kind of happy for that. So I'm hoping that Breath of the Wild and Battle League do well too, especially Battle League, because Battle League, I keep messing up the fucking audio on Battle League, so I'm hoping that the next session of Battle League videos do really well, so that I'll feel justified and shit. And then, like I said, after this week, going back to Dragon Quest, and then Wednesday and Thursdays for Dragon Quest, we're going to be playing Tower Fantasy. And then, when we go back to Zelda week, instead of doing Battle League, we're going to play Smash, and then we'll have from Smash to Battle League and stuff on the channel. And then Tower Fantasy on Dragon Quest weeks and stuff, basically. Okay, so the Lionel's over there. I mean, like I said, we could kind of scale every inch of the area, except that there's nothing here. So we're just gonna, I guess, fight this Lionel. Call Zelda over here before we fight this guy. So she's kind of close by, not too far away. Alright, Zelda, you stay right there. I got our third Lionel for today. 3 videos in a row, 3 Lionels. That's crazy. But it's fine. I already know that this Lionel's here. I already looking at weapons and stuff, though. Looking pretty okay. We need a shield. Hope he drops a shield. I know the monsters here in this Leviathan have pretty good fire gear, so maybe we'll visit them as well. Oh, does the Lionel see me? His question mark is getting red. Oh, never mind. I guess he doesn't see me. He's like, huh? Who's over there? Oh, never mind. I don't see anybody at the roll. It's like, yeah, you sure fucking don't. You don't see anybody at all. I wanted to jump on him, but I missed. It's okay. It's easy to flurry rush Lionels when they have the what's this? The Lionel Crusher? This is the Lionel Crusher. The Lionel Slasher? I forget what it's called. I think it's the Savage Lionel Sword, actually. remember asking a kid at the Zelda panel, I was like, hey, does Roost Protection override your parrying mechanic? Because like I try to parry now, and like Roost Protection comes out first. It's like, well, the window is smaller now to parry because you have Roost Protection. It's basically automatic parrying. So now with Roost Protection, you gotta be more your time is a little more slim on the parries. Because it was possible, you gotta be more slim on the timings. Okay, that makes sense, I guess. Because I'm like, I try to parry Lionel attacks with Roost Protection instead, and I'm out of Roost Protection, and I'm fighting a Lionel. So I'm like, what do I do? But we're figuring it out. Like I said, like the whole panel was like a trade market of like information about the game and shit, man. I hope they do it again like next year when like Breath of Wild 2 is out and shit, and like we're all probably still be playing at the same kind of like not pace, but like just all together and shit, you know. And it's not me who's totally behind everybody else and shit. Ouch. That ostrich distracted me. I was like, what's that ostrich doing here? Alright. Right on, man. Yeah, Savage Light on Sword, that's what this is. Alright, let's check out the monsters in this, do I even need the weapons? Yeah, I do. Alright, let's check out these monsters in this, Great Leviathan, and then we'll go back to our normal path and see what else we can find. But yeah, overall, like I said, I mean, like, I keep talking about this woman in Zelda panel, but I just had a good time talking about Zelda and shit, and like, you know, like, the girls who were running it, they were very knowledgeable about what they knew about the characters and shit and all that, and we were just talking about, you know, all the girls and stuff, man. It was good, you know. It was great, actually. You know, all things considered, it could have been a lot worse, and it wasn't that. And I'm just happy it wasn't that, you know. It was a good time overall. like we even talked about how the girls in Zelda are allowed to be girls and strong warriors and also remain feminine and shit, and not be like we have to be like men and shit. And it's like, okay, you know what, I appreciate that we talked about that and stuff. And it was like, because like Mipha, for example, we talked about Mipha and shit, and like she's like, yeah, she's very nurturing and caring and loving. That doesn't make her weak. She's actually one of the strongest female characters in the fucking like verse and shit, you know what I'm talking about? So I'm like, dude, like, I'm glad that we can all agree on that and not make it like, oh, fucking, you know, Zelda, you know, just, you know, distressed on and shit. It's like, who cares? Like, just fucking talk about Zelda, bro. That's what we're here for. And that was good. It was good that we talked about that. Alright, so this is a flame blade. This is a great flame blade. I want this. That's what I was looking for with all these weapons and shit. Now let's head back to our horse and check out the rest of this region that we actually are supposed to be at. But yeah, you know, it was just a good time all around, man. It was a great time all around. And like, I learned information about some Zelda games that I never played before and shit, 'cause I haven't played all Zelda games and stuff. I made it very clear, like, yeah, I mean, like, Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, Link to the Past, Breath of the Wild, and like Phantom Hourglass to a small extent and shit. Not to a small extent, I mean, I think I got like maybe halfway through Phantom Hourglass before I got stumped at the freaking Tower of the Sea God, freaking level 7. I was like, dude, this is like so ridiculous now. If I go get another copy of Phantom Hourglass in a guide, which I know I had a guide, I don't know how I can get past that level with a guide. You know, I was a freaking middle schooler and shit. I'll probably be able to beat it, but God, without a guide, or I don't know. That shit was just not fucking. That dungeon was getting more and more ridiculous. Because you had to stay away from the freaking phantom night suits, and then like the fucking dark foggy mist would kill you or some shit over time, and then there was like these eyeballs that would find you. If they saw you, then fucking the phantom knights would go after you. I was like, dude, like this is bullshit. I can't get away from any of this shit. Alright, let's turn around. We're gonna head back towards the Deplean Battlelands. Oops, sorry. Nope, I didn't mean that. I didn't mean to do that. Alright, yeah, I just learned information about other Zelda games, and we were just talking about, you know, how good Zelda's female representation is. It's honestly pretty top notch and shit. We were talking about how we would like more female villains in Zelda and stuff, which I think would also be a good idea. And yeah, you know, it's an overall good, pleasant experience talking about Zelda with people that fuck with Zelda, you know. Alright, let's see here. We're gonna come up this hill now and basically just make our way towards this area over here. You know, I don't think I checked out this other part. This other fork in the road. So let's actually go back to the other fork that we were at previously. Check out that fork, and then we'll see what else we got over here. So that's the freaking lightning. I got the lightning all of a sudden. Sorry. Um. Yeah, man. Zelda just has so much going for it, and to ignore it would be a disservice to all the work that has been put into it. Alright, I think I go this way, right? No, not yet. I think it's over here where we're supposed to go. I keep pressing B, but I don't mean B jumping off. But yeah, we were also talking about Breath of the Wild 2 and like what the gameplay is gonna be like in that one. Yeah, I haven't really seen all the trailers for it yet because I don't really watch trailers. I kind of want to like just experience it all blind myself and shit for the first time. But just sheesh. Yeah, why don't we wait for a second? You stay right there, Zelda, since it's still lightning and shit. Hopefully we'll be over soon. Maybe we can climb up some of these mountains and stuff. But yeah, we were talking about the sequel and stuff. I couldn't really pitch in a lot to that because I haven't seen the trailers yet, honestly, because I don't watch the trailers. I want it to be super fresh and stuff for me. So just overall, like we just talked about, like we after we were finished like the initial presentation about Woman and Zelda, we just talked about more Zelda for like an hour. Shit. And I thought that was just fun to do. We weren't locked in to only talk about Zelda. Alright, so this Thyphlo ruins. So this is what was up this path. Do I want to check out the surrounding area before we go deep dive into that? Let's see. That's just a big black ball of blackness over there. Is that mud water? I think so. How are you supposed to traverse that area? Alright, let's see what else we can find around this area. I'll probably call Zelda to be a little closer to me, in case we need to make a hasty retreat. Bit of a crossy spot right here. Yes, indeed. God damn it. Alright. Is that my cherry blossom tree? Oh great. Get out of here. Ow. Do I have here another curiosity spot, or was that the one I already heard before, or found before? I think it's that one over there. Alright, what else we got around here? We got this whole big area to look around before we go inside of it. I think we'll keep Zelda over there for now. And we'll just explore on foot before we deep dive in there. This cherry blossom tree. To whom does it belong? It's in this area? Okay, that's interesting. I think that's our second cherry blossom tree in this game, which I believe is a good thing. Yeah, we talk about all our other favorite female characters in Zelda, and I was letting everybody else talking shit, you know, before I started like, you know, talk about whatever and shit. Luckily, someone did say Pura, because I was like, yeah, Pura is my favorite as well. So I'm glad someone said Pura before I did. So I'm about to be like, hey, Pura's the GOAT. She's my GOAT at least. Yeah, we were just going through like basically all the games and stuff. I think we talked about Ruto for a little bit. We talked about the Zora Princess from Twilight Princess and stuff, because she was a pretty big figure in Twilight Princess. But oh, I went the wrong way. But we were talking about like how Ruto and probably Mipha could probably get like her if they lived long enough. Ruto unfortunately does not live that long, I don't think, and Mipha, she could probably. Well, I mean, she doesn't, but she could have probably been that as well, but neither did Ruto, honestly. But and then what else did we talk about? I think we talked about Saria briefly, which I was happy for, because I like Saria. I like Saria a lot. Saria is one of my favorite sages. I don't feel like she's talked about enough, or she hasn't really not developed enough, because I don't want to say she has been developed, but I feel like she was just like kind of like after she becomes a sage, there's like nothing more of her, because like all the Kokiri live in Kokiri fucking whatever. So it's like, dude, fucking like, yeah, after the Sarias, like, that's it. It's like, yeah, because the Kokiri all live in Kokiri Forest. And then, on top of that, I wanted to bring this up, but it wasn't related to the topic. Like the Koroks, like, I know me and my brothers talked about it before, like, the Koroks, like, okay, yeah, they're cool, I guess, to collect and shit, but the fucking Kokiri are better. Like, why did they turn into fucking little grass people, and then, like, definitely just never come back to fucking human form? Like, why? It's like Nintendo, like, yeah, Link is definitely a Hylian and not Kokiri, so all the Kokiri are definitely not the same as Link. It's like, that's fucking fine, but why do we have to just leave that entirely? That doesn't make it better. Just kidding. But yeah, got some spires to check out coming up. Got a few of them actually. But yeah, we just talked about a lot of different characters. We talked about a lot of it did talk about the Gerudo, obviously, because they are female in the Zeldaverse and shit. But yeah, it was just a good discussion. A good overall discussion. And as a bonus, we just talked about Zelda for an hour, you know? It's like, dude, that's fucking great. I didn't know they were gonna have that panel until I saw it on the app and shit. Oh, Women's Zelda, sure, I'll go to that and shit. I found where the room was gonna take place, and I remembered that, and I walked around a little bit more, and then I came back and like, all right, here we are, Women's Zelda. Let's see what we got, you know? And I was not disappointed. Got some pictures, posted those on Instagram and Facebook and Twitter and all that shit. And I was like, yep. God, I think today was a good day for the con. Oh, hello. Okay, that must have been the most easy fucking balloon ever. It's like, hey, I'm right here. It's like, okay, I thought it was gonna be like moving around or something. It's like, okay, yep, it's right there. It's like, hey, right in front of you. It's like, okay, whoa. This is like, like, you surprised me being so close to me. Alright, that's cool.